Well, what's up, Randy? How you doing, buddy? I think I got everything in order. Bourbon. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we have the bourbon lover, Mr. Old Fashioned himself, on here tonight. Wow. I'm. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming in, man, and joining us. Uh, that's. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it, man. Hey, I got a new bottle I picked up just recently. Saw Whiskey are talking about this 2025 03 cask strength from Makers. Not a huge Makers guy, but I trust Whiskier. I trust a little old fashioned too. That man's got some good taste. Hell yes. Hell yes, Reed. Man, I appreciate your support, sir. I really do. I really appreciate it a lot. I'm a huge fan of your channel. I know Rick House Reed watches your content a lot too. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna pop this guy open. Ooh, Sarah. So that seems about right. This is just under 110 proof. I think some of the others were coming in at 112. 7 years, 5 months. That's not bad for a $40 bottle. Right on, Randy. Yeah, he's awesome. I sat in on some of his live streams too. They're a lot of fun, man. You get a lot of involvement. I love that. I took a lot of notes. Hope you don't mind. Goddamn, I don't really like that. I didn't get a lot on the nose, but ethanol, a little sweetness, but the flavor is not. Almost kind of has a little bit of a. Almost has a little bit of like paint thinner thing going on. What's everybody sipping on tonight? Randy, you sipping on anything good? That's not as good as I hoped. It's almost kind of got a little nutty note on the end too, like a Knob Creek. Crittenden's, hell yes. You know why you're sipping on Crittenden's? Because it's delicious. Drunk last night. You getting drunk tonight? Random user. Well, random user got drunk last night. No, it's a school night. I don't plan on getting drunk, but I don't know that I've ever planned on getting drunk. It just kind of happens. It goes from, yeah, give me one of those to, when do I get my phone call, officer? Real fast. Reed, that's a very good question. Where does this rank in the maker's offerings for you? It ranks well under the cask strength French oaked. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. Crittenden's, every bottle of Crittenden's, it suits my palate. You're absolutely right, Randy. Crittenden's has a bottle for every palate. Matt Crittenden makes some amazing stuff. He and Seth Detling are just geniuses. I don't know what kind of voodoo bayou magic they're using down there in the deep south, but it's working. Yeah, it tastes like wet cardboard, like sweet wet cardboard. Christy with a K76. That Crittenden's baby doll is something special. Cheers all. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you hanging out with us, Christy with a K. I have not had the baby doll, but if it's Crittenden's, I want it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, little old fashioned. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know, I don't know if we got 7 cats on here. That's awesome. So I don't know if the 6 other people, I know Randy does, I know Reed does, but if you're unaware, Bourbon Lover is a little old fashioned. His channel is just awesome. He does great hunts. Does good tasting videos, just all around great content, and he's joined us tonight, and I'm a little starstruck, to be honest with you. I've been a fan for a very long time. In fact, hold on, I got one. I watched that man's content, and he gave me some advice. Well, not me. He gave the world some advice, and that was get you some of these coasters made with your channel on it, and then pass them out. Go to liquor stores that do tastings, leave a few on the bar. Go to bars, leave a few on the bar. And hey, man, it works. It works. It was a great idea, and I stole it, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that great idea, because it was awesome. Because those are cheap too, man. Those are cheap. I got these off Amazon. I ordered them while I was watching the video where he was giving that advice, because I said, that's so crazy, it just might work. And it did. It has. It's awesome. Picked up another one actually just today, and I'm a little confused by this. I'm going to bring it closer to the camera. Christy with a K is Mrs. Garm the Fierce. I'm putting 2 and 2 together now. This is a Rio, but it's not finished in Amburana. It's just honey casks. So that's kind of interesting to me. So I'm not a huge Amburana fan, but I did like that. I did like that Rio with the Amburana in it. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it hurt anything. We should be drinking Evan Williams bottled. Yes. Oh shit, you're right, Don. Dirty Don, thank you for that. That's great. We're going to do just that as soon as I find it. Hold on. All right. Anybody that's sitting on a bottle of Evan Williams Bald and Bond, we're going to have a little nip of that in honor of our good friend, a little old fashioned, and appreciate him being here. And he's right. This bottle's hard to beat. Fossa Aurora Evo. Quit drinking. I can't. Cheers to a little old fashioned and a great channel. And thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate it. Cheers. I gotta say, I like that better than this cast strength Makers. I'm just not a huge Makers fan. Oh, absolutely, brother. Absolutely, my man. Oh, thank you. Garm the Fierce, cheers. Yeah, thank you. It's a work in progress, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I like your bar setup too, a little old fashioned. Yours is everything's organized, and I really like that. And I'm kind of a mess. Where is this located? This is St. Joseph, Missouri. I'm sorry, Missouri. That I sounds like an It's going to be a heck of a bottle share. Hope we get a chance to meet. Thank you so much, Christy. Appreciate it. I hope to hang out with Randy again. Do another little hunt. I got that autographed bottle for him before we go to Spillway. But if not, I will definitely see you guys at Spillway. I'm from Amsterdam. Well, thanks for joining us. Right on. Sean says, I need a drink. Well, might I suggest Evan Williams Bottle and Bond? $20, $21. We will definitely hook up at Spillway. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that better than the Maker's Mark. I really want to like this too. I just, it's not bad. It's just, and it's actually, to me, for a $40 bottle, it's fair. But when I can get this for $21, $22, I don't know that I'll be buying that again. I'm going to go back to it here in a second. Dirty Don, what are you sipping on tonight, buddy? Don's our resident how do I want to put this? Overall badass motherfucker from Michigan. He's the man from Michigan. I was not impressed with the new Rio. Okay. Christy, I will keep that in mind. Now you got me wanting to pop it. No, nay. Now you got me wanting to compare it. And it's a school night, too. Oh, boy. There it is. Hiding back here. Can you fart in the mic for me? What? Now, Reed, you got a good deal, man. That haystack needle, I want that one. Redwood Empire, everything is good to me. A 1792 foolproof store pick from our man from Michigan, Dirty Don Porter. That sounds pretty damn good because I do love 1792 foolproof, and I'll bet I have not had a foolproof store pick. Now I kind of want one. All right, I got to clean my plate before I can move on to the Rio here. But that Evan Williams is tasting good. It always tastes good. I will say I haven't had Haystack before. I will have to look into it. Tried a horseshoe cigar blend this weekend. It was delicious. Wow, I'll bet that was. I'm Cigar blends are kind of growing on me. The first time I tried any cigar blends, because they're so rich and so powerful, I was a little thrown off by it, but they're growing on me for sure. I can appreciate what they are. Got it at Christmas, and then the store caught on fire 2 weeks later. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. I hate to hear when a liquor store burns down. When I was a kid, the liquor store at Lake Nahe burned down. Thursday morning, coming down in Cambodia. Been on rice vodka homebrew past 2 months. Oh, that's our buddy Cambodian Cooking. Hey, man, thanks for coming back. You are a Marine? Is that right, Cambodia? You're the guy that does the fruit infusions. I remember you. Man, Evan Williams is good stuff. Oh, anybody else been up to anything dangerous or mildly dangerous? Or I buy a 7-gallon jug from local brewer that makes small batches of infused booze. That's yeah. I remember you telling me about that on the last live stream. Uh, yeah, I am intrigued. Oh yeah. See if this Makers is any better now that I've got my palate kind of woke up a little bit. Yeah, that's yes. Thank you for your service. Thank you, sir. I thought I remembered that. My grandfather was he was a staff sergeant in the Marine Corps. Good man. There's something I just don't like on that. I think it's cardboard and piss. Vietnamese coffee is all my pleasure. Man, I'm glad. I'm glad, man. Yeah, I don't had great assignments. That helps. I'm sure that helps. That helps. Me and Reed, we we have a few of our own. I just can't get the I don't know. Um I it's okay. It's okay. It's not, it's very sweet. How often does the Evan Williams, oh shoot, I don't know, Don. I'm not sure. Cambodia cooking, San Diego, Okinawa, San Diego, Albuquerque, Hawaii, Syracuse University, Okinawa, San Diego. That doesn't sound all bad. Yeah, Don, I'm not sure how often that comes out. Oh wait, I can't read it. Is it the single barrel? Oh, the Hero Bot. Oh, yeah. Well, I've got the 2025. Yeah, I'm it. I think Randy's right. It's normally midsummer that the veterans pick, if that's what you're talking about, comes out. Those are good and they're cheap. I've got 2023, 2024, and 2025, and they're all different and they're all really good. They're a little hidden secret down on that homeless shelf. All right. One of the luckiest Marines you'll ever meet. Never had to shoot anybody, and nobody ever shot me. Can't say the same for pre USMC days. All right. That's fair. All right. Just so we're clear, the one on the left is the Amberana. This is the new one that Christy with a K said she wasn't real cuckoo about. Have you ever tried Japanese single malt? Hold on. I have. Fuck, where'd it go? I reorganized everything, and now I don't know where anything is. Hold on. I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is a single malt. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not. It is a 10-year-old single grain whiskey finished in bourbon casks from Shibui. Hello, Turkey. Hey, how you doing, man? So this is all I've got for Japanese, and it was. I expected a lot more. It was kind of tame, especially for a 10-year-old anything. Also, Okinawa Awamori cave aged in clay urns. Okay, now you're talking. I need some guns with my whiskey. See ya. All right. Thank you, Clark. All right. So we're going to. Reagan. All right. That is the one. This looks a little darker. Dimple Golden Scotland. Okay. Fuck it. Now I need to know. This is 102.2. This is the new one. This is only 98. This has the Amberana. It's a double cask. Check out Kura Awamori by Helios Brewery, Naha, Okinawa. I will check it out. I will. Kura. I'm gonna have to go back so I can write that down. I'll have to go back through this. Oh god damn, I like this bottle, and I'm not an Amberana fan, but I am a honey fan. I'm a fucking Pooh Bear. Favorites: Japan, Yamazaki. Available in the USA. Okay, I'll bet our friend Dana at Justin's can hook us up with it. What do you think, Reed? Good stuff. Man, I'll be honest with you. Yes, she can. Dana is the bourbon queen. I'm gonna be honest with you. This has a little medicinal thing on the end of it now that I wasn't getting before, since that bottle's kind of opened up a little. I mean, it's still bloody good, but that finish has a little asparty thing. Hoo-wee. Yeah, it's pretty good. I still like it. And I don't get a really strong Amberana. I mean, that weird kind of bitter, bitey Amberana thing. Hold on. Let me get all that. That says Ian Mark. Oh, damn it. I couldn't read it. I think he was asking what was a good rye. And I got to tell you, Dickel, under $30. It's MGP. It's good. Several Nika Mars across various categories in recent years, highlighting Japan's consistent excellence and global whiskey scene. Man, you're going to talk me into drinking more Japanese whiskey. I feel it. I see where this is going. I need to try more. I wasn't super impressed with the Shibui, but we'll try that other one. Thank you. Thank you, comrade. Yeah, I got some weird ryes that I like. Oh no, absolutely. I love, dude, keep sharing because I get to learn, because I don't know. I'm a Neanderthal. Um, and I'm not very worldly. So teach me when it comes to Japanese whiskey. I'm down. I want to learn. I want to get a little more cultured. And I didn't dislike what I had with the Shibui. It just, I thought it was going to knock my socks off, and it was very, very tame. It wasn't. I don't know. When you drink this much bourbon, stir 13.5 times. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If the bourbon lover hasn't tried Japanese whiskey, I don't feel so bad. I feel that he's probably a lot more cultured than I am. And by the way, everybody, bourbon lover, a little old fashioned, is also a firefighter. So thank you for that, sir. Man, I'm about to say Christy's right. This is nothing to write home about. That first one is a lot better. Mori is Okinawa's indigenous distilled spirit, unique because it's made exclusively from indica, rice, and black koji mold. In recent years, oh, scroll too fast. Global acclaim, spirit competition, where several bottles achieved near perfect score. Wow. You're at work now putting out fires. Man, right on. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I gotta say I like the old Rio much better. I mean, I get I get the honey, that's nice, but then it's just yeah, not. I don't know if meh is a tasting note, but we're gonna use it. I get notes of meh and a little bit of e, but definitely a in the beginning. Yeah, yeah, it's just kind of flat. I like the sweet honey on the front a lot, but then it just kind of yeah. Oh, flat tire. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Christy. This is hmm. I uh I don't hate it. I just I don't say this about Penelope a lot, but I'm just not super impressed. Normally, if I open a bottle of Penelope, I'm floored. Because I love Penelope is the bomb for me because I'm an MGP fan. If MGP wasn't good, they wouldn't make so much of it. That's my theory. I like MGP, and Penelope's definitely MGP. Uh, Correct me if I'm wrong there. In fact, I'm pretty sure MGP bought the Penelope brand, but I may be wrong there too. I should probably do more homework before I go getting on the internet and just spouting shit off. But hey, you know what? Everybody else does it, including our government. Maybe it will get better after it's open for a bit. I am the same. I really like MGP juice usually. Yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with this. It's just not up to what I would call the Penelope watermark. You're right on Penelope. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Cambodian Cooking says my current homebrew I call Lucky Seven. That's a good name. I like that. Yeah, I love Penelope, but there's been a couple of misses. For me, I'm not a huge fan of the Valencia, and I'm gonna watch people just start ticking off. Nope, not listening to this guy. Arizona Steve. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Try that pipe tobacco we talked about. I have not yet. I have not. I'm ready though. I'm ready. I've got I've been waiting for you to come back. I've got the pipe, man. Right on. Thank you, man. I'm ready. I am ready. Oh yeah. Just something about a corncob pipe. Takes me back to my youth. Sale barn with my granddad. Well, that was lackluster. It was good while it lasted. Yeah, so the Valencia, when you coming to Lincoln to Bourbon Hunt? Beaver Slayer. Mr. Beavers. I tried to call you today, Beaver. Take 40% rice vodka, add pineapple, apple, dragon fruit, mango, banana, durian, raisins. Super sweet, super smooth, great for sleep, and morning wood. I need help with both of those things, so sign me up. Absolutely. Because I need to sleep better, and more lead in my pencil can't hurt because I'm 50 and I'm getting to the point where I just as soon take a good crap as have sex. C. Brown Go. Hearts. Oh, back at you. Yeah, I'm as I was saying about the Penelope, I'm not huge into the Valencia uh, Cult Blood Red Moon. Highly aromatic, goes awesome with bourbon. Just my opinion. Cult Blood Red Moon. Okay. Missouri Meerschaum Corn Cob Pipe Museum and Retail Shop in Washington, Missouri. That's near St. Louis, right, Randy? Oh, again, back at you, C. Brown Go. Yeah, Washington's near St. Louis, right? Or is that near Rolla? I don't know that I've ever been to. Yeah, Washington's near St. Louis. Also, can add Ceylon cinnamon and clove. That just sounds amazing. The other one, as far as Penelope's, that I'm not a huge fan of, I didn't like their weeder. Corn pipes best to use trying new pipe tobacco. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So I mean, this is my only pipe. I got another one ordered. You talked me into pursuing some serious piping. So the corn cob is going to have a little Gandalf, buddy. But yeah, I dig it. I mean, it's nice. It's hard to beat a good stick, though. I do like a pipe just to kind of mix it up, but a good stick for me is kind of where it's at. It's my Saturday night relax. Their 4 grain wasn't a great bottle either. Reed, I would agree with that, but it's a $30 bottle. I mean, yeah, diet bourbon. Yeah, it's their, I would call it the entry level. So yeah, I would agree with that. But I mean, once again, you get what you pay for. And that weeder was pretty inexpensive too. But I heard people, I mean, some big names, you know, calling it out like it was the 107 killer and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. And I just wasn't super impressed. I thought it was okay. I mean, it was better than okay. It was good. It just wasn't, I don't know. It's hard for me when it comes to weeders. I mean, shit, man, I like Rebel. Did you do a blind with budget weeders like the Penelope, Green River, and so on? I remember you trying the Penelope, but it was by itself. I think I did a blind and like compared it with some other ones. I need to do it again, Don. Thank you for that. Don's always got the best ideas. You enjoy Buffalo Trace? Asks Steve. I do. I do. And that's not a very popular thing to say among the whiskey community, but I think Buffalo Trace is solid, especially now that I can get it for like $22 a freaking bottle. I I like Buffalo Trace. I also like Weller Special Reserve. I mean, I know they're only 90 proof, but it's a pretty good bottle, and I like it. Especially in Oklahoma, I picked that bottle up for $27. Sean says, any favorite Scottish whiskey? I'm from Scotland and just curious. What? Hey, man, wait right there, Sean. Whoops. My family's from Scotland, and this is my kilt. That's actually the Elliott family kilt pattern right there. Christy says, Weller Special Reserve, fantastic in Bourbon Ritas. Okay. Aye, that's a cracking kilt. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Scottish whiskey. Ever try Cleveland whiskey? Fast age process. No, I have not. Thank you. Cute. I appreciate that, C. Brown. Thank you. I don't think I've had Cleveland whiskey. Is that whiskey from Cleveland or is that a brand name? I'm unfamiliar. When you hit 500 subscribers, you break out the kilt and the bagpipes. Well, I'm about 60 pounds away from getting back into that kilt, I'm afraid. I will check it out, Steve. Cleveland whiskey. Yes and yes. Okay. It's from Cleveland, and it's called Cleveland. It's made under pressure. Unique. I've heard about that. I've heard about people doing that. It's kind of the same way Colonel Sanders used to make chicken. Dude, that's so much booze. Yeah, I know. And my bedroom is like 20 steps that way. So. And anise and cloves, you will talk to gods. Okay. I like talking to the gods. The stogie I am torching is a diesel because I'm a cheap date. And I got to be honest, I don't remember. I'm not sure which one. I like diesels. You might have a problem. Well, I have a hoarding problem and a bit of an alcohol problem. So I've got a couple. Yes, you're absolutely right in your assumption. Do you have any Frey Ranch? Heard of vaping whiskey? No, thank you. Heard of a Cleveland steamer? Of course, Randy. Yes, I do have some Frey Ranch, and I am a huge Frey Ranch fan because what I've had of Frey Ranch, I've had one sampling of Frey Ranch, and I fell in love with it. I have not been able to find a lot of Frey Ranch, but when I find it, I buy it. Frey Ranch is good stuff. I've got a cask strength back here somewhere, and it is one of my covet bottles that I don't break out a lot. I once saw two Hell's Angels inject tequila. I was 16. Dude, you lived an interesting life, man. Check out Cleveland whiskey. It does exist. I believe you. True story. Don't look up Cleveland Browns. I don't know that I want that on my search history. High West is good too. You know, funny you should mention that. I just picked up this guy because I am a bit of a High West fan. And I paid for that fucker. This is the Casa Noble. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I picked this up at Mass Beverage in North Kansas City. They're my buddies. And I mean, I feel like drinking when I watch this channel, but it's 8:45 a.m. Cigars and bourbon just do go together. Hey, don't let the time stop you. It's 5:00 somewhere, devil dog. Next time I'm in Branson, you want me to bring you back some good old hillbilly shine? No. But the last time I was in Branson, I picked up that bottle. And I was actually impressed. That's Mike Ballard's stuff. $6.45 in Arizona. My first drink was a screwdriver at age 5. My Hungarian aunt's wedding in Gary, Indiana. What do I do for work? I am an operations manager for, what are we, Reed? The 7th largest commercial concrete company in the United States. And I am the operations manager for the Kansas City region, which means everyone calls me for everything. Thank you, Reed. Now, Reed's got a super duper title now. Reed is now a vice president of risk management. Hello from Winterset, Iowa. Hello, Phil. Birthplace of John Wayne. I'm sure the Duke liked a good shot. Well, hold on. If I can reach it. Oh, boy. Got a little for the Duke right here. Isn't going on the credit cards. I only caught the bottom half of that. I'm sorry. Mine's not going on credit cards. No. I have a bourbon allowance that I allot myself. Damn you, FW Crown Royal. Well, this is the 1972-ish time. It's a different time. I was born in 75, but I can relate somewhat. The world was a better place. We didn't know how bad things were in the late 70s and 80s. Even the 90s, we had no idea. As a teenager in the 90s, I liked my music to mumble, and I was mad at everything. And I didn't even know why, because I had no idea how good I had it. Being alive in 2026 and looking around at what the world's become, I'm like, I didn't have a fucking thing to be pissed off about. The world was great in the 90s. I miss the 90s. Thanks for hanging in with us. C. Brown Go. I was a 90s kid and did a lot of speed, okay? Have you tried Indian Smirnoff Minty Jammin' Vodka that gives tangy taste right after hitting the tongue palate? No, I have not. I'm not afraid of vodka. It's not something I lean towards. I will say that I normally, if I'm going to have vodka, I reach for a Wheatley because that's the Buffalo Trace brand vodka, and I think it's pretty good for vodka. I do put vodka in a lot of things. Bloody Marys for starters, martinis. You've heard of Irish coffee. This is a VC coffee. Okay. Have you ever done Coke while drinking your whiskey? You can drink way more than normal. Yeah, and I can also fuck start the world, but those days are long behind me. There is a flavor of Smirnoff that mango chill. I wanted to check off some of these flavored Smirnoffs off the list, man. Yeah, hold on. I'll show you what the bottle looks like. That's the Wheatley's vodka. That's Buffalo Trace's stuff. I enjoyed a 200 milliliter Jack Daniels. Delicious. This channel is the opposite of AA meetings. This is the anti-AA meeting, yes. My uncle used to touch me. That's why I'm so fucked up. Well, we all had that same uncle, and you know what? We still sent him a Christmas card because shit was different in the 80s, man. Right on. Thank you, C. Brown. Yeah, check out the Wheatleys. It's not bad. Have you tried Old Monk? No. Uncle Tony. Suitcases. I enjoy a few spliff. I'm not sure what that means, but right on, man. Do you? Absolutely. Honey, honey, honey. Drops off a cliff. That's unfortunate. Jägermeister bombs are top tier. Dude, can you hit a bong load for us? No, those days are behind me too. Uncle Chester from Baron Marker. So we got Tony, Chester, Uncle James. Oh, check this out. I took a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label and added black peppercorn and dried bird chili. Fucking amazing. Wow. Ron, what's the next bottle you're trying to snag? Funny you should ask. I need to pick up that Journeyman. Whiskey corsets and whips and chains and things that go bump in the night, whatever the hell it's called. What are you drinking, sir? Bourbon? Yes, I'm drinking bourbon, and we're having two different varieties of Penelope Rio, and so far I like the old one better. I'm 35 and my parents still ground me. Well, as long as you're not sharing a room with Uncle Tony, I mean, my room's my favorite place to be. I got Netflix in there. It's a deep burn. I'll bet it is with all that bird chili. A spot in OP, Kansas had them half off a month ago. I'll have to stop and check if they still. Man, yeah, check it out because they were a little pricey over there in Baser. I was gonna snag one just because it was from Michigan, and I thought we could get maybe Dirty Don to get on here with us or something. That's where I go when they ground me. What came first, the bird or the chili? No, Uncle Tony came first, man. Come on, keep up. I want you to search Smirnoff Minty Jamun, Java Plum, right on this live. Its color is deep purple. Have you tried Japanese whiskey? Did you know Jameson's is Scottish but located in Ireland? That's interesting. And yes, he did. Uncle Tony did. Good old Uncle Tony. Oh hell. I can't search it right now because I actually use my phone for my camera because I haven't invested enough in the channel to actually get a camera. But we're working on that. I've got one picked out. It's dropping $800, you know. I have been to Ireland 8 times. Right on, man. I can't read that one, but wow. JSLY, you would fit in great at my place of work. That's all I'm going to say. Old Monk is the highest selling rum in India among college students. All right. That's an old Stephen Pearl joke. Great San Francisco comic. I didn't know that. I don't know. Get me a job, dude. Hey, 9839 Commerce Parkway, Lenexa, Kansas. Come in, fill out an app. Mention the channel. Are you a cider guy? Where are you from, my brother? Lives in Nebraska. My brother lives in Nebraska. I live just south of Nebraska in St. Joseph, Missouri. Shit, I live in Utah. No, all right. So the high west stuff's starting to make sense now. This is Mormon bourbon right here for my Mormon family. No, Mormons don't make high west. I'm kidding. That's yeah. Move. If they would verbally agree to give me that, sir, I would do the same. Well, I'll see what I can do. Don't hold your breath. I'm definitely not Mormon. I have some family that's Mormon, so I can say Mormon. You know, it's all right. Did you hear about the 2 winos drinking grape juice in the park? Hey guys, you gotta wait. What? Magic Moments. Cranberry vodka fruit juice is amazing. Oh, you gotta wait for it to turn into wine. I get it. St. Joseph, Missouri, the city where Jesse James was blasted. Yes, sir. It is the birthplace of Walter Cronkite and Eminem, and where Jesse James died. It's also the birthplace of, for our wrestling fans out there, the Missouri Mauler. Vodka is harsh. It can be, but some of it can be good. Yes, you got it. I'm not sure what that's reference to, but see Brown go. I appreciate you being here, man. You're all right. Oh, see, I like the grapes. Oh, thank you. Yes, it took me a bit. KC barbecue is overrated. Well, that's because you're eating at the wrong places. I would suggest. I got a few I can suggest. People who drink Everclear are tough. Well, they got tough esophaguses. geography, history, bourbon, and unpacking childhood trauma. This channel has it all. Yeah, Reed, you know, we just got a broad spectrum of target audience that we're trying to cover here. we went we, we went from talking bourbon to where I don't know. I don't know how far I want to go into that. That's wow. Sir, do you need to eat Taco Bell? Do you eat Taco Bell? Well, it's funny you should mention that because I'm going to jack off and go to Taco Bell. Do you want to come with me? A jobless guy from Utah has no place to speak on Casey Barbecue. No, I'm not in Kentucky. I'm in Missouri. Don't tell my wife. It's like some of the clips from the regular shows have come to life. The regular show. I'm the raccoon, by the way. No, I'm the blue jay. I'm the blue jay. I have a job, man. I'm sure you do, man. Don't get upset. We're just having fun. That wino joke is a Mitch Hed. Oh, I love Mitch Hedberg. Oh, right on. Man, we lost him too soon. He was funny. That guy was like deadpan humor. It was nobody else was doing that shtick. I miss him. I miss him. Sir, we don't swing that way. But can you heat up some oak and smoke the bourbon? Missouri. All the snowbirds are in Arizona across the street where I live. Well, Missouri sure has a lot of cornfields. Yeah, we got cornfields and we got wheat fields and we got soybean fields. Let's do some engineering. Hi. Is he part of the 27 Club, Mitch? I had a USMC buddy from Poplar Bluff. That's way down south, Cambodia. But I've been to Poplar Bluff. I've worked down there. And if you're looking for used car parts or methamphetamine, that is the place to go. Who is Jonna U8T6J that knows what Andy's Law is? Who is that? No one. That is an inside joke. He was a good old boy. Yeah, I'll bet he was. Troll. Well, I don't know who the troll is. So whoever Jonna U8T6J just said Andy's Law. And we have a thing at my place of work called Andy's Law. And that is if you shit your pants at work, you go home. You don't come back. You don't try again. You go home. He was 37 when he died. Day's over. Yeah, the day's over. Who the hell is that? Children of the Corn, but I would piss myself. Yeah, Andy's Law. If you shit your pants at work, you go home. You don't go home, take a shower, change clothes, come back. The day's over. You shit your pants, you go home. That's Andy's Law. He retired and became a real estate millionaire. Are we still talking about Uncle Tony? Andy's what? Oh! Is it Andy? No, Andy's wife's name's Jennifer. I would say it would make sense if that was her because she's the one that has to deal with Andy's Law and the effects. All right, I'm going to finish off this, and we're going to get into some Duke. And then if you guys are still hanging out with me here for a little bit, we'll pop open this Casa Noble. Yeah, that's so much better. You guys remember the 1990 band Blink 182 by chance? Yes, absolutely. Hi, West. Whoop, whoop. It's my Mormon brethren. I know you said you're not Mormon, but you're from Utah, so you're close enough. It'll work. Trust me. Trust me on this. All right. Let's get a little of the Duke in us. That sounded wrong. I just heard John Wayne roll over and go, "What the hell did you just say?" Can I get a whoop whoop? What's that cigar? Bingo? My buddy from Baser. This is a diesel, and I don't know what variety. I don't know what at all, but it is a diesel. That's a fat fucker too. I love it. Ever been to prison? I was there today, as a matter of fact, in Leavenworth. Oak and Cedar, what's up? You gorgeous son of a gun. No, you gorgeous son of a gun. Well, here's some breaking news from the rock and roll scene. Blink 182 is back together in a studio putting out a new album. That's good news. Because later on the ride home, I called her mom from a payphone. I said I was the cops and her husband's in jail. The state looks down on side of me. Oak and Cedar is in the house. That's my buddy Clay Johnson. He's got a great channel down there called Oak and Cedar. Check him out. We just got in the mail his barrel pick. See his little tater sticker back there. His little Oak and Cedar bunghole. Oak and Cedar in the house and Bourbon Lover. Well, I know, right? All the big names have come out. Unless it's Uncle Tony. Oak and Cedar was passing out his cretinins and not bringing enough for everyone. Hey, I had to send the man a check. Even I don't have that much clout. Rick House knows you vicariously through me. I talk about you a lot. Don't get freaked out. I'm not a stalker. But yeah, Clay, and he watches your channel. I don't know if love my Uncle Tony, even if he is misunderstood. God damn it. I don't know. I don't know if you got to see my review of your bottle or not, Clay. I did a Two Finger Tuesday with this here bottle of yours, and I was impressed. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I did a whole video about it, man. I guess you don't watch my channel as much as I do yours. That's okay. That's cool. That's all right. The first two shows are going to be in Tel Aviv, Israel. They're not billing themselves Blink 182. Interesting. Yeah, Reed definitely follows you. You seem disappointed. You seem disappointed, JS. Wrote that joke. I write stand up for a hobby. Right on. Not a good joke. Well, I mean, it depends on what side of the fence you're on. Love Clay's Infinity Bottle episode the other day. Yeah, right on. And I'm an honorary Jew. I'm not sure what that means, but I mean, gefilte fish. Mazel tov. Did you write that down on paper? Polish grandmother, Hungarian grandpa. Okay. What the hell were we drinking? Oh, yeah, we're going to try some Duke for our buddy from Iowa. Blink 182's Uncle Tony. We need the Blink 182 Uncle Tony song. I will start writing it. That's a banger joke. Later on the drive home, Uncle Tony. No, that's not good. Made me pull over. He said, get in the back and take off your pants. Get ready for some sodomy. And that's about the tiny. Oh my God. You feel some fish. I think I'd be drunk the time your stream is done. Yeah. Family Jew roots, but raised Roman Catholic. That's got to be an interesting Christmas. I mean, just saying. I myself am a big fan of the Jewish community. Matzo ball soup. If you've not sampled matzo ball soup, you are not living, sir. This is a wandering channel, by the way. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. You doing this tomorrow? No, man. I am glad. I'm glad you found it too. I'm glad you hooked up with us, man. Jana says he's lying. So this, I guess, is not Andy's wife. No, but I'm not doing this tomorrow. I will every Wednesday. I'm going to do a live stream because that seems like when a lot of the bigger names are not doing a live stream. Most of them go Mondays, Tuesdays. I decided Wet Your Whistle Wednesday would be my live stream day, so everybody would, kind of. And hey, it worked out because we've got a little old fashioned. And we've got oak and cedar on here at the same time. That's kind of making my theory right. Just saying. Oh, what are we drinking? Duke? Is this Duke? Did I pour Duke? Did anybody see? Cheers all, Foolproof Hunter. Hell yeah, man. Whoop, whoop! Man, I got to tell you, Foolproof is the bomb. When it comes to Weller, so I'm a bit of a proof queen, and I'm a Weller fan. I mean, I know my blinds, if you watch my channel, 107 normally, I don't know why, because I love it when I'm drinking it, but in blinds, it just doesn't do well with me. And I mean, and blinds keep you honest. Howl at the moon. Woohoo! Oh, hold on. Oh, come here. All right. What's the howl? The howl? Huh? You gonna howl? Samantha. Woo! 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 Nope. She wants down. She's having none of it. Okay. That joke is by Timmy. No breaks, by the way. Right on. Yeah, yeah, Don. She's fat as a goddamn tick. That's a nice bagel. Well, that bagel's actually a croissant, but yeah. Got my first wood hat today. The All American Red, White, and Blue corn. That's a good one. That's a good one. If you like stand up comedy, look up Timmy No Breaks. I'll check him out. I'll check him out after the live, man. Yeah, that's solid. That's solid. My thing is, I'm gonna sound like the Bruzel. I wish it was a little higher proof. It's only 80 proof. If it was 90, 95, and it was a little richer, that's my only. Please, Jesus, do not ever mention that I said this about anything Gary Heingardner ever made, because I love everything he makes, but that just needs just a little bit more. The Cambodian cooking guy is a former USMC uh, gunnery sergeant. Guess I'm day drinking today. I'm a Kentucky Deluxe guy myself. Man, you're living in a cardboard box, sir. Now, Kentucky Tavern, I can get behind that. I can get behind some Kentucky Tavern. I like it a lot. The nose has this really funky note to it, but does not translate to the palate. It's solid for an 80 proof whiskey. I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree with everything you just said there. It for an 80 proof whiskey, it is solid. I just like their higher proof stuff. It's a nice cardboard box. Yeah, a freezer. It's a freezer, not a dishwasher. Name is Mateo. I identify as a funny motherfucker. I feel like your name should be Richard. Woodhat's Queen Reserve is awesome. Yet, Christy, I can't agree with you more. That is my favorite honey cask finished anything. And I'm saying that over Good Times. And I love Good Times honey cask finish. The Good Times honey, God, it's so good. But it's so in your face. The honey is just so, you got to be in the mood for it. With the Reserve, it's very subtle. My dad used to drink Old Granddad. That bottle there, I just discovered that if there are any Basil Hayden fans out there, Old Granddad has the same mash bill. It's the same hooch as Basil Hayden's. That is the Old Granddad bonded. It's just not proof down to 80 proof. It's only proof down to 100 to make it a bonded. And I like Old Granddad bonded. You know, you're talking a $23 bottle of 100 proof Jim Beam deliciousness. What's not to like? So I guess if I had my choice between paying whatever the fuck Basil Hayden's is going for now and the pissing's worth of money that guy costs for the same proof, going to Spillway event this year again. Foolproof Hunter. Yes, yes, we are. I am. Basil Hayden is so bad. It's got its fans, Don. I mean, it's got its fans. I know people that swear by it. But like I said, uh, don't quote me, man. I'm a Neanderthal, but that's what I read. Yes. Yeah. Oh, shit. I know who you are, man. You're fucking famous. Foolproof Hunter is actually, you're kind of a big deal too. Wow. We talked yesterday or earlier today. Yeah, we met briefly. That's right. Christy and Randy already have their hotel booked because they're planners. Yeah. No, you got man, I actually looked up your channel because I was drawing a blank, and I remembered you. And yeah, you've got some subs, man. You're up like 700 or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, lucky you! It's a 3-hour drive. You know what? I was talking to Big Rich, or me and Randy's buddy from California, and I think he's got the right idea. He was talking about maybe flying there, and I think I might do the same this year. I don't know. I drove last year and it was a good time, but I got caught in like a tornado in Thayer, Missouri. Um, yeah, yeah, it's about 15 hours. Yeah, it's a hell of a drive. Hey, later. You take care, Utah. Come see us again. You know that Duke is not bad. It's got a hell of a bite. As I recall, it's not very proofy. Yeah, this is only 88 proof. It's a 5-year old, but it tastes a little hotter. Later, skater. You mean California? I'm not sure. Where's the Duke sourced from? Well, let's take a bet. All right, everybody put their bet in. Where's Duke sourced from? I'm going to say Bardstown. Any takers? MGP, Dickel, what are we thinking? Well, the bottle's not going to tell us shit because it just tells us where it's bottled. Garm the Fierce, MGP. Doll Porter, MGP. All right, somebody's going to have to look it up. What do you guys want? Knock knock jokes? Maybe. Who doesn't like knock knock jokes? It's not bad. I hate dirty in my mouth with anything under 90 proof. I know it makes me kind of a bitch, but there are certain times when I go, wow, that tastes proofier than 90, but it's not. It's got good flavor. Right on, C Brown. Yeah, I mean, it's just tastes fucking manly. Now I want to smoke a cigar because if you haven't smoked one in a while. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, little old fashioned. I've got a job going on down in West Memphis, Arkansas. Uh, I'll let you know when I'm down that way. I'll bring you some sticks. Maybe you can show me some honey holes. I had a pretty good little hunt in North Arkansas. Right on, man. Who's Chad? Or are we back with the Uncle Tony jokes? You will have to hook up with the life of the. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's funny you should mention that, Christy. I was 4 miles from there, from that shit. I can't remember his name. From his house, because he let me know because he saw my hunt, and he's like, "That's my liquor store. You were there." So yeah, and I was actually on their live stream the other night talking to him. Hey, dude, I'm back. Forgot to say goodnight and sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, Utah. Take care, man. Some sources may say it may be wild turkey and finished in Oz Tyler barrels. That would explain the bite. That would explain the bite. That would explain why a 44% ABV tastes like it's 110. That would explain it. I'm a turkey fan, man. I love wild turkey. If I want to put a big picture of Jimmy Russell right here and not have the camera on. I just am such a wild turkey fan. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Take care, Utah. Where were we going after the Duke? Oh, that's right. We were going to see if this high-end High West was any good. Knock, knock, joke time. All right, knock, knock. Who's there? I'll bite. Everybody, who's there? Who's there? So this High West Casa Noble's 104 proof. I don't know shit about it. Randy, if you're still on here, is this MGP? I'm pretty sure it is, right? Oh, Sherry. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a little puppy breath on this one. I'll be here all week. Thanks. Like the sound of that pop. That was a good cork pop. That was a good pop. Yeah, I'm getting serious puppy breath, like I would on a weeder. Thank you, Randy. I got to have my experts. I got to have Reed and Randy and Don, Dirty Don, backing me up because they're the guys that actually know lots of stuff. Uh, Once again, I am a Neanderthal. I just like to drink and talk shit. They're the guys that I count on to educate me, and I appreciate them so much. My God, that smells like. I mean, that smells like I got a golden retriever puppy in my face with a little bit of pee pee. Looks like I have to dig a little deeper to get some love. Tough crowd tonight. Man, you never. You said knock knock. Everybody said who's there, and then you're like, what the hell? I love you, Cambodia. I love you. Oh, oh. So the nose sucks, but the mouth. God damn, I don't feel bad about what I paid for that. That's really nice. That's wow. He said Uncle Tony. Knock knock, who's there? Uncle Tony. That is a great pour. Wow. Uncle Tony. Cambodia, you fit in well around here, sir. That's awesome. This is for sure not a family friendly channel, unlike your Uncle Tony, who was family and too friendly. No, actually, our buddy Steve Rankin on whiskey. Shit. What's it called, Reed? Whiskey unhinged, unbridled. Anyway, Steve Rankin's our friend that we met at Nashville Barrel. Great guy, great palate. Whiskey Unbound. Thank you, Reed. Very, very sharp guy. Great channel. It's very well put together. It's professional looking. And he's got a lot of great content. I completely forgot where I was going with that. No, the other night I was on his live stream and he went, "Oh, the Bourbon Neanderthal's in here." Yeah, this guy, he came into Nashville Barrel, him and his friend Rickhouse Reed, and they were riling up uh, the bachelor party that came in, having a good time, did a bunch of content, and he's like, "Oh, it's great." He said, "But it is definitely not a channel for anyone that is expecting family friendly." And I can appreciate that because I am not family friendly. I will announce to everyone right now, I am not monetized. I have no intentions of ever being monetized because I don't want that harness on my back. I never want to wake up in the morning and think about drinking bourbon online or at functions or events with cool people like everybody on here. I don't want to think about it like I think about concrete, which is also something I love. But as soon as it got monetized, nah, it's a job. So this is something I love. Don't drink. I am not a homosexual. Okay, good. Good. Alcohol is so gay. Look at the gay bearded homosexual staying off the grid. Well, it sounds to me, I'm no expert, but you're looking awful close. How you doing? What's up? I don't know who staying off the grid 3844 is, but I have a feeling it's someone I know. I lost you for a minute, damn phone. C Brown Go, you missed out. I was flirting. Joke time is completed. He is definitely a homosexual. He heard there was a kilt. Yeah, that kind of gave it away. There's Steve. I'm sorry, Stephen Michael. Yeah, speak of the devil. He's not. I learned something about Whiskey Unbound. He's not Stephen Rankin. He's Stephen Michael Rankin. Yeah, yeah. And I met his brother, who is Stephen the Third, I believe, online the other night. Also, great guy, very, very knowledgeable guy, very cool guy. They're both cool guys, man. That was a good time. Yeah. So Stephen Craig Rankin the second. Okay, he was the second. My apologies. My apologies. There's just something about that name Stephen that your mom was like, that's the one I'm picking. She's like, that's the name. That's gonna work. It's Billy Bob joke. Everyone knows a Billy Bob, right? Gonna be doing some B-Tech here in a couple weeks. You have my attention. Jaeger. My opinion is it has its purposes, and that's get blackout drunk and make some serious bad decisions, which have got me this far in life. So yeah, go Jaeger. My parents are boomers. What am I going to do? No, it's not. No, my parents were boomers. It's all good. C Brown, I'm not sure what that's about, but fuck yeah. Holy shit. I just realized. No, the Jaeger. Gay. Yes, Reed, thank you for bringing that up. We just came, Reed just came across 4 bottles of Nashville Barrel, which, goddamn, Steve, thank you for turning me on to this bottle. I'm going to come down and see you again and get another one. I hope you got one sitting on the shelf for me, because that 20-year-old who is sourced from a company that rhymes with pickle that starts with a D is amazing. But yeah, we just snagged 4 bottles that were like, they had weird labels, didn't they, Reed? There's a new barrel out. I think it's better. Well, going to Nashville, folks, because I got to find that out for myself. George motherfucking Pickle. Billy Bob joke time. Our gracious host, Jaeger. I had a New Year's Eve part with Jaeger 3 years ago where it ended with cops party, very angry parents. I agree. Jaeger leads to bad decisions, but great fucking stories. Right there. Right there. Cops and angry parents. Got to look up the names, but stoked to get them locked down. One is a rye. I do remember that. Yeah, they had crazy looking stickers on them. Dad lore. Yes. So is that a yes? Bring it, Cambodia. We're waiting. We have 2 wild turkey barrels and an 11-year-old Booker's that we just. An 11-year-old Booker's? Yes. Jaeger Nights result in a Benchmark 8 purchase in the future because Benchmark 8 is divorce whiskey. What's my oldest Booker's? Yeah, Randy, I'd have to look that up, man. I actually just like a couple years ago got on the Booker's bandwagon. So it's something from 23. I don't have super old Booker's, but I like Booker's. I haven't had a Booker's I didn't like appreciate. I know SLB Drinks has been kind of shitting on Booker's lately, which is sad to me because I really like those guys and I thought my palate kind of aligned with theirs, and they went, no, fuck Booker's. And I went, oh, well, I'm still going to watch you because you guys are great, but I'm still going to drink Booker's. I really like Booker's. And, you know, even if Booker's tasted like piss, you know what's cool about them? They come in a coffin. You know who likes coffins? Big titty goth girls. Just saying. Just chicks that look like Billie Eilish with too much makeup. Too much eyeliner. Yeah. Billy Bob was a good old boy, 26, hardworking. Country boy living, working in Muleshoe, Texas. Population 345. Small town, West Texas. Real place, by the way. Okay. Cambodia, you have our attention. You have the floor. I want to know more about Billy Bob already. This is great. By the way, Mr. Rankin, I want to apologize that I couldn't remember. I'm 50 years old. Uh, I remembered whiskey and I remembered it started with a U, and I'm subscribed, but Whiskey Unhinged just sounds better to me than I'm Unbound. I don't know. No, no hate. Whiskey Unbound's great. I just picked Unhinged, so I apologize when I mentioned your channel and called it by the wrong name. I'm sorry. Got a split, fellas. Catch you guys later. Foolproof Hunter, we will see you at the Spillway event. Hey, does anybody know, is Bruzel doing the Cathead Distillery takeover this year? The night before the Spillway event again? If so, I'd like to get tickets because that was a good time. I mean, it was okay, but we made it a good time in the parking lot. My God, that's really. He said he was. Okay. Well, Randy, if you see tickets go on sale before I do, let me know, brother. Appreciate it. Well, I think this should probably be the last pour for the evening. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. Has anyone seen the new Sazerac Bottled Bond? I saw a video where they had him in Chicago. What is this magic that you speak of, Dirty Don? What? Sazerac Early Times Ball and Bond. What? Me likey, me want. Hey, okay, I love this bottle, but you know what I like to put it up against? Uh, I can't reach it. Anyway, I like to put it up against Early Times. Heard they had some in Louisiana. Well, if our buddy Clay is still on here, which I don't know that he is, we need to have him looking for that. Early Times Ball and Bond to me, that 1 liter bottle I found it for as cheap as $24. Man, between that and the Evan Williams Ball and Bond, that's a buy because it's just so good. It's so good. Early Times Ball and Bond was one of my first bottles I picked up that I got excited about because I watched a Bruzel video where he was talking about the black tops versus the blue tops. The black tops were already gone. But you know what? Fucking blue top was pretty goddamn tasty. And I became a fan real fast. And I've turned a few people onto that bottle that couldn't believe that you're getting a liter of that good of hooch for that price. Straw Cowboy outlet back with fresh Copenhagen dip, Amarillo kicking. First ice cold Lone Star. Yeah, right on, Don. Cambodia, where this all sounds really good because I do love Lone Star beer. Yeah, it did. It did seem like it was a little hard to find there for a while, the early times, but once they started cranking it out, man, yeah, it's there. But I really like early times, and I know it's a homeless shelter. Thanks for hanging out with us, Christy. Good night. We'll see you at Spillway. All right, Cambodia. Let's hear the punchline to the Billy Bob joke because I'm gonna finish this pour and we're gonna wrap it up, big man. Big man, it's all up to you. All eyes are on you, Cambodia. Cruising down the highway, not a care in the world. Sheriff Jones running radar, parked behind the billboard. Checks Billy Bob 65 and a 55. Okay. He watched this kid grow up. All right. So he knows him. that's good. That's a good fucking bottle. I'm on the edge of my seat. I only wish you could type faster. I don't know, Brown. I don't know, C. Brown. I'm waiting. Same as you. Oh, what am I drinking? This is the Casa Noble by High West. I thought you were talking about Cambodia's joke. I'm on the edge of my seat. I want to know how Billy Bob fares. But he says, going 65 miles an hour in a 55 on my highway. I'm still waiting on knock knocks. Emailed you the link, Bonding Over Bourbon channel. I'm familiar with them. I'll check it out. Don, thank you. Billy Bob looks up. No, sir. Fuck, I'm dying here, Cambodia. It's no worries, Ron. I actually had to change my name because of a copyright from Whiskey University to Whiskey Unbound. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm extremely familiar with your channel. I watch you all the time, Steve. I swear. I'm a huge fan. I had a great time hanging out with you, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. You might. I will let you know when I'm headed that way. You can forewarn Jennifer that the rowdy guy with the camera is going to be back in the establishment, so she can, child-proof all the locks and everything. Sheriff Jones looks at him and asks, "Boy, you got any ID?" Dude, he is the professor, university or not. You're absolutely right. You know why? Because this man created my own personal bottle of motherfucking Boo Rye with a honey finish. Oh, yeah. About what? Might not be there much longer, but I still got some really cool whiskey stuff going on. Definitely let me know. I will definitely let you know. I'm sorry to hear that you might not be there much longer. I really like that place. That is a hidden gem in Nashville, man. That was the best time I had in Nashville because we went to all the bars and listened to all the girls with the rhinestones and the guitars and the Venmos, and the best time we had was Nashville Barrel. We had such a good time at Nashville Barrel that's all I can talk about when somebody says, "Hey, you ever been to Nashville?" I tell them, go to Church Street, go to Nashville Barrel. It'll look like a hole in the wall, but you get in there and it's not. It's actually really nice and it's fucking cool. You're gonna have a great time. Got any ID about what? Oh, I get it. You got any ID about what? Cambodia? That was kind of a silly ass joke, man. I like that. Yeah, hands down, Reed. That was the best part of the trip, man. All right, well, everybody, Hope everybody remembers to drink some water, have a poop, and have a great fucking day. Here's to you. Thanks for playing along. Appreciate you guys.